Well, hello, I'm SQ. Welcome to SQ Reviews. Today we'll be taking a look at another of the DC Superpowers figures from McFarlane Toys, this time the Jason Todd Robin. Now, this is based on the Dick Grayson Robin from the original Superpowers line back in 1984, but you can tell by the way he's not smiling that it's Jason Todd, because Jason Todd was not a happy kid. The packaging mimics the Superpowers card back from the 80s that Kenner did. It's got the blues, the yellows, and kind of the Starburst logo. We've got some artwork of Jason Todd as Robin, and I can never tell if these are actually pieces from the time period or if they're just meant to mimic it. Doesn't matter, they look great. On the back here, we see the cross cell and all the other figures in the line, including a little bio for Robin, talking about Jason Todd being the second incarnation of Robin, but spoiler alert, he didn't last long. And now it's time to pretend like I'm 4 years old and opening presents on Christmas morning. Here's Jason Todd up close, and this figure, it's pretty cool for what it is. It's a brand new sculpt head to toe. I think they might have reused the cape. I love the homage to the karate chopping action, but I don't think we need to see it in future versions. I think if they did like a Damian Wayne, they should swap out that arm for sure. Just to note, he does have printing on the inside of his legs. All the figures do, but since his legs are flesh tone, it's a little noticeable. And I actually almost passed on this copy because his eyes are misprinted, but it kind of works for the character for me, so I went ahead and got it. For comparison, we have the Jason Todd Robin surrounded by the Tim Drake versions. The two versions are one that kind of mimics the classic Robin look, so it's got the brighter colors, and then the second version that's a little bit darker and is supposed to be an homage to the Batman Returns Robin figure. While Jason Todd has never been my favorite Robin, that will always go to Tim Drake. I like this action figure. It's a head-to-toe resculpt. It's an homage to the 1984 version. It's got the karate chop hand, which I absolutely love. Yeah, this is neat. I'm not a fan of the hot pants and the pixie boots, but it was what was in the comics, so it's accurate at least. In the final moments of editing this review, I thought back to the 2010 animated movie Batman Under the Red Hood. The last scene in it has Jason Todd as Robin in this costume, and it is heartbreaking. It just made me appreciate this figure in a whole new light, so forget all my criticisms. This is fantastic. It's going at the front of the shelf. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, please consider checking out the Somewhere in Space This May All Be Happening Right Now podcast over on the LukeNessMonster channel. We cover Star Wars The Black Series and pop culture news, and, if you feel so inclined, I have a novel on Amazon called Adventures in Unemployment.